I'm in Chico, California, in front of a Walmart parking lot, which has become a pop-up shelter for hundreds of people who have lost their home in Paradise, California. Let's take a look at the scene. You can see all the tents of the people set up here. They've had to find refuge somewhere, and Walmart's parking lot and alongside Walmart has become that place. Now, Walmart and the city has said that people need to go, and they're trying to send them to other shelters, but that's not an easy task because many people want to stay here because the other shelters are like an hour away. It's not close to their home, not close to the places they need to get to. Also, at some of the other pop-up shelters indoors, people have contracted norovirus, so people feel safer here to stay at what they know. But that will be a difficult decision for them when the rain comes down harder. The latest on the fire, 81 people dead so far. That's up 2 from yesterday. The number of single residency homes has increased by nearly 1,000 to 3,503 that have been completely destroyed. So well over 18,000 structures destroyed in this fire. Over 62,000 hectares has burned so far. Now, as we mentioned, rain in the forecast for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I spoke to a U.S. Forestry Service officer prior to the rain, who told me how this rain will impact the operations.
I probably won't quite put it out, but it will certainly slow it down to the point that we'll be able to finish up the firefighting operations pretty quickly. However, on the flip side, it is going to make the search for the human remains and the recovery effort more difficult because it's going to get really muddy and sloppy up there.
Of the 81 people that have been killed so far, at least 64 of the remains have been identified, so some progress there, though the rain could make that more difficult. Also of concern, 870 people still unaccounted for. That has fluctuated because at Sunday it peaked at near 1,200 and then dropped to about 700 yesterday, so back up to 870 unaccounted for. The drop actually occurred when authorities had time to go through all the backlog of voicemails. You can imagine the thousands of calls and trying to match up the names and reports of who have been found and who has not been found. Also, still families haven't always reported to authorities as to when they found a family member, so still a lot of confusion over the lists. Expect those numbers to go up and down, but let's hope they continue to go down. Mark New, CGTN, Chico, California.